6 games to go till the end of the season, and the European dream is just about still alive. We play Manchester United and Arsenal back-to-back today. Can we do the unthinkable? Let's find out. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the Derby County series. My name, of course, is Breezy, and I hope you're doing very, very well. Right, big episode today, so before we go any further, don't forget, leave a like on the video, and of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It's going to be a manic end to the season, I'm sure, and you are not going to want to miss the conclusion of this Premier League season, I'm sure. So yeah, if you're not subscribed already, make sure you are. So as you can see, following the last episode, we currently sit 7th in the Premier League table on 57 points after 32 games played. We've only played 2 games since we met in the last episode where we dismantled Norwich and got a really impressive win against West Brom as well. Both of those games were away from home, the first of which being against Everton, which we got a 1-0 win. Jamal Lascelles scoring very early on from a corner, and we were able to hold out for the 1-0 win. And following that, a really disappointing defeat to Leeds United. They absolutely blitzed us in the first 20 minutes. We did get a goal back through Conor Gallagher just before half-time, but despite making quite a few changes as the half went on, we just couldn't create enough chances to get ourselves back in the game and get that equaliser, and we unfortunately slipped to a 2-1 defeat. We were originally meant to be playing Manchester United and Leeds today, but I think because Arsenal progressed further in the FA Cup, our game with them got rearranged. It set us up for quite an interesting double-header against Manchester United and Arsenal today, which is, given where we are on the table and the way the table's looking, as you can see, Manchester United just the 2 points above us. We've got a game in hand, so, I mean, this first game of the episode is going to be big, to say the least. And Arsenal are currently 7 points behind us. Same amount of games played, but they sit in 9th, so they're not having a fantastic season. And bear in mind, they've got FA Cup action as well. We're hoping that they're going to be a little bit distracted by commitments in other competitions. But let's not waste any more time then. We're going to be playing Manchester United first up, and this is the system we're going to be deploying to try and get ourselves a result. Basically, this is what we played against Everton, but also, more importantly, it's what we played away at Manchester City when we beat them 4-1. Just a few months ago in the season, so I'm hoping it can do us a job against Manchester United today. Dane Scarlett leading the line by himself, then Josviak, Gallagher, Ferguson, Wilson and Max Bird making up the midfield 5, with Alaza, McIntyre, Lascelles, Neco Williams and Bodart making up the defensive unit. Can we pull off the impossible and take points off Diego Simeone's Manchester United? I honestly don't know at this point. I'm at a point now with this Derby team, I think I'm just done predicting what the outcome of a game could be, because we are quite easily the most unpredictable team in the league this season, I feel like. It does not get much bigger than this. I mean, I'll be honest, defeat here and defeat against Arsenal pretty much, I think, ends our hopes of getting any sort of European football come the end of this season, which, I mean, would be a shame given the sort of run we've had in the second half of this season. But, I mean, even if we finish outside the top 8, like, what a season it's been. I think if you'd offered me 17 for the start of the season, I absolutely would have taken that. As I'm looking at the stats here, we're 25 minutes in, we've had more shots than Manchester United and more possession. Dare I dream at this stage? I mean, there's generally been no highlights. There's not an awful lot going on. We'll drop some encouragement 5 minutes before half time, but I think we're going to go through the entire first half without a single highlight. To be honest, the way the game, or the way this table is shaping up, I think a point at home to United does us quite well. Unfortunately, our game in hand is against Arsenal, so it means if we draw here, we'd have to go to Arsenal and get something to overtake them. But the way things are going, it's not looking too bad. I mean, it's Diego Simeone's Manchester United, so I can't be too surprised that they're not really creating an awful lot. They're very focused on defence, apparently. Okay, I don't really know what to do here. There's a temptation. The thing is, right, we're not... Okay, I'm going to take a bit of a risk here, because I've got to look at this in a sort of somewhat logical sense. We are Derby County, right? We are not going to be in this situation very often, I feel like. This might be a bit of a one-off season for us. I think we take a bit of a gamble. We're going to sound balanced mentality, but we are going to go 4-4-2 and get another striker up there and get a powerful striker in Mitrovic up there to try and unlock this Manchester United defence and try and get us something. Because we haven't seen anything so far in the way of highlights. So we'll get Mousset and Mitrovic on, and hopefully that will kick on some highlights for us, hopefully. But as of yet, nothing at all is happening. It's been a terrible game. I hope this isn't televised. See, there is a temptation to go positive, but I know I've played this game enough times. I know as soon as I go positive, they'll get a highlight and they'll score from it. I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I can't believe that the first game, what I feel is a really big game, is going to be a highlightless 0-0 draw against Manchester United. Oh, don't do it to me. I want the highlightless draw. Fernandes. Oh my good God, Bodar saves it. Oh, well, I feel I want to be sick. I know he's onside because he's run away with his arm up in the air, and that definitely means he's onside. That is ridiculous. That has been the only highlight of the entire game. It's a Fernandes free kick. It's a wonderful save from Bodar, and Levitt, I don't know who that is, has run onto the ball completely unchallenged. And just like that, Man United may well have won the game. There is a highlight immediately after the goal, and we're actually going to see us with some possession, which is nice, I suppose. I can't believe this is the way it's gone. Maybe I should have gone a positive. Maybe everything I knew about FM was a lie, as Ferguson sends it forward. I mean, at least Moussa's in, surely not. Oh my God, he's equalised, and he's onside! What on earth is this? It's going to VAR, but he's run away with his arm up in the air, and that means that it's been given. This is a ridiculous game of football. There's been nothing until the 90th minute. Manchester United take the lead, and immediately from kickoff, Ferguson plays the ball over the top, and Lys Mousset, round the goalkeeper, puts it into an empty net. 1-1, I think we're going to get the point. Unbelievable. I mean, it's one of the most boring games of football with one of the most spectacular finishes you're ever going to see. How on earth we've come away with a point in that one? Manchester United almost thought they won it from a goal in the 91st minute, but no, again, I've said it so many times before, this is Derby County. We do not know when we're beaten. And Lys Mousset rescues a point for us in the 92nd minute. Unbelievable. Okay, I think all things considered, you take the point in these circumstances, I think. Given that they scored the 90th minute goal, that in pretty much any other circumstance would be a winning goal for a Manchester United team away at Derby. But no, we've got the point. Given the way the game went, points probably fair. Okay, we stay in 7th. We're still 2 points behind United. We now have to go to Arsenal and try and get a result, which is, it's going to be fine, right? Right? Probably not. I'll tell you what, if the Arsenal game is anything like that one, we're going to have to play a third game, because at this rate, the video is going to be like 5 minutes long before you get it down to like 10 seconds again on TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, by the way. Don't go look for me on TikTok. I'm not a TikToker. I don't know if that was... I don't look like the kind of guy that is on TikTok, really, do I? So, just in case anyone was wondering, Embreezy is not on TikTok. Just in as well, Arsenal, interestingly, have just lost the FA Cup semi-final to Liverpool. So, and that's on the Sunday. So they'll hopefully be a little bit more tired than we are going into the game against them. Manchester City won their game, which is frustrating because they are now 4 points above us. I'm saying like I shouldn't really be disappointed. I'm not that disappointed. It's just kind of like what could have been, you know. But look, I'm not admitting defeat just yet. If we somehow get a win against Arsenal, then our chances of getting European football are well and truly alive. And it sets up for a very interesting final episode of the season. Oh, by the way, before I forget, viewers, we had Regen Day, or Youth Intake Day, just in between the Leeds and Everton game. And, well, I have to say, pretty successful. Kian Arlott-John, 15 years old, has come for the intake. He's really good, right? I mean, yeah, okay, his physicals leave a little bit to be desired, but fairly decent on both feet. Mentals are pretty good. I love the 18 teamwork. His passing ability, heading ability is pretty good. I think we've got a bit of a player on our hands. Give it a few years. I'll be interested to see what he looks like when he hits 18. If his development continues to be good, he could be a player for us in the not too distant future. Just another player who might be worth mentioning, Guy Traore, the Ivorian left back, could also play centre back if needs be, has come through. Looks okay. Again, I mean, I'll be interested to see what he looks like in a couple of years, but he's apparently got high potential, so I have to wait and see on him, I think. And Lewis Nelson, midfielder, has come in as well. He's got some nice attributes. Again, 16. Let's give it a couple of years and see if he's going to end up being the real deal or not. But really, it's all about Kian Arlott-John. I mean, look at the state of him. And that beard, by the way, that 5 o'clock shadow for 15 is... he looks like me when I was 15, if I'm being brutally honest. Right then, despite the way the Man United game went, I think, given Arsenal's superiority in terms of players compared to us, I think we're going to stick with the same system, which is this 4-5-1 that has been working fairly well in recent games this season. I've started deploying it in games where I don't feel as confident we can go there and just, you know, sort of be the dominant force. I feel like going and playing this system just allows us to be a little bit more solid defensively and hit teams more on the counter-attack. So we're going to go with this. And, but knowing, you know, it's good to know we've got Lys Mousset and Alexander Mitrovic, Yusuf Tau as well. Options to bring off the bench to change things if we really want to. But Arsenal at home, the fact we're at home gives me just a little bit of confidence, but they're very good. As we are 15 minutes in, viewers. Well, I was about to say not a single highlight, but here we go. We do have a highlight, which is we're already looking good to be better than United game in that regard, as Ben White has it over to Bukayo Saka. We're doing well to get back and try and sort of make it a little bit more compact and make it difficult for Arsenal to break us down. As I say that, though, Reece Nelson on the volley. I mean, if they're taking shots from there, do you know what? I'm not going to complain about it. We have to be really good on the counter-attack. That is the game plan for today, as Alaza wins it back. And here we go. These are the sort of positions we need to be good in, as Harry Wilson finds Dane Scarlett over the top. He's clean through. Dane Scarlett, oh, the man on loan from Tottenham. You would have thought he'd be up for it today. It's a good chance. It's a bad miss, you have to say. I mean, well, fair play to Ramsdale, but Scarlett's got to be doing better in that situation as we have another chance here. Wilson back to Alaza, chance to swing the cross in, finds Ferguson at the back post, and Lewis Ferguson gives Derby County the lead against Arsenal. I cannot believe it. Can't even get my words out. I mean, I know he's onside again. If you don't know, if it's going to VAR for a goal, if the player runs away with his arm up in the air, it's onside. He runs away with his arm down, it's offside. Shout out to Clates. I was watching one of his streams recently, and that's where I've discovered that nugget of information. But Lewis Ferguson at the back post, winning his header and giving Derby the lead. Half hour into the game, and league table wise, then we are now up to 6th. And there's another highlight. Sure, I'm not going to get a second, right? As Joswiak has it off the back of Gallagher. Gallagher gets it back into Max Bird, and I mean, if we get back-to-back goals here and get a quick 2-0 lead, then it's looking very, very good, isn't it, viewers? As Ferguson finds Alaza. He's got Scarlett ahead of him. Finds Dane Scarlett. First time shot. First time finish from Dane Scarlett. He missed a sitter earlier on, but he's not missing that one. And the man on loan from Tottenham Hotspur puts Arsenal to the sword. It's 2-0 to Derby County, and they are in the mud right now, Arsenal. And, well, again, I said this system, it's very good against these sorts of teams. Just makes us very good on the counter-attack. As Dane, it's a wonderful ball from Lucas Alaza. And Dane Scarlett, brilliant finish into the top corner. Derby County up to 6th in the table, a point behind Manchester City, 2 behind Newcastle as things stand with 4 to go. Oh, it's going to be a very interesting end to the season. As we go into half-time then, 2-0 to the good, and, well, just more of the same, please, boys, in the second half. If we can just, you know, coast through... No, I don't want any highlights in this half. I want the Man United version of the game, basically, where there's no highlights, and I could just sit here, chill out, and relax. Big news as well, I've seen Newcastle losing to Liverpool, which... Again, in terms of the table, most of us all on the same amount of games played, we will be 2 points behind them. As another highlight, seemingly in our favour, McIntyre has it over to Ferguson. And that ball over the top is always on. Not even over the top, just into Dane Scarlett. They're not doing a good job of picking him up as he fires it straight at Ramsdale. And with 25 minutes to go, I'm noticing Joswiak and Wilson in particular are looking quite tired. I think we may have to make a change. Joswiak's the one who's having the worst game out of the two of them. Let's get Yusuf Towel on that right-hand side. And Wilson's just going to have to deal with it, basically. But I said I didn't want many highlights in this second half, and it looks like that is the case. We're already at 15 minutes to go. As I mean, it looks like it could be another chance for us. Alaza into Ferguson, finds Conor Gallagher, and we can just take our time with this. We're in no rush, like we're not in desperate need to score a third. Just keep the ball, make sure Arsenal don't win it back off us. And we are plain sailing pretty much as Bird. Looking for Conor Gallagher, it's intercepted by Lodi, and now Arsenal with a chance to try and build an attack of their own as Quatez goes long looking for Van der Beek, but McIntyre does well to win the header. Verratti, though, into Nelson, and Van der Beek's away. We're not going to be able to catch him. Donny Van der Beek, good save once again from that man, Arnaud Bodart. What a signing he has been this season. I absolutely love him. Brilliant save from the goalkeeper. Okay, Kiernan Dewsbury-Hall is coming on for Max Bird, and Lise Mousset is coming on for Dane Scarlett, just to give us some fresh legs up top, because if we're still looking for those balls over the top, I think getting Mousset off the bench just to, you know, he's so quick, he's so rapid, and just being fresh off the bench, fresh legs for Arsenal defence to deal with is going to cause them some problems, I think. I say this, though, Nelson is coming forward once again. It's a big cross looking for Smith Rowe, who wins his header, but, I mean, it's easy. Easy work for Bodar in goal. As we approach full time then, and Arsenal, despite having plenty of efforts on goal, it's not going to be their day. It's a win for Derby and a clean sheet at home to Arsenal. I mean, they're not having a great season, as we touched on, but again, if you look at the state of their starting 11, they should be absolutely wiping the floor with us, and we've absolutely... Well, we've bossed that game from start to finish. Not many shots on target, admittedly, from us, but I mean, more possession. I mean, Ben White said I want it to be counter-attacking. The fact we've ended up with 59% possession and 89% passes completed, we've been the better team, and we fully deserve that 3 points. And that means then, going into the final 4 games of the season, bloody hell, we really do have a chance of finishing in the European spots. The dream is not dead. As you can see there then, I mean, bloody hell. I mean, we're above Manchester United after 44 games played. We're just a point behind City and 2 behind Newcastle. God, this could really happen. Right then, viewers, I think looking at the schedule, I know what the plan is. We are going to do a 3-game special to round off the season in the next episode, which means I'll play Bournemouth off camera. And obviously, I'll update you how we go on against them in the next episode. But the next episode, then, we will play games against Chelsea, West Ham, and Newcastle. Chelsea sitting in 3rd, West Ham sitting in 8th, and Newcastle sitting in 4th. I don't know, man. If we get 6 points out of those 3 games, then it's almost certainly going to happen. But it's such a tough run into the end of the season. Bear in mind, 2 of those games are away from home as well. It's going to be incredibly difficult. But we've defied the odds many times already in this save. Can we do it one more time? and get ourselves into Europe. I can't believe we're sitting 6th in the table with 4 games to go. But there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. To find out whether or not Derby will be in Europe next season, you'll have to tune in to next week's episode. And remember, if you do, like I said earlier, you do not want to miss the finale for this season. So make sure you are subscribed to the channel so you don't miss the next upload. And yeah, leave a like on the video as well. Unbeaten against Man United and Arsenal in this episode. Well worthy of a like, I think. And also get in the comment section, let me know, ahead of the final episode of the season, can it be done? Can we get Derby into Europe? I want to know your thoughts and predictions in the comment section before next week's episode. But yeah, thank you as always for watching, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed it. I've been Breezy, and I'm so stoked. I'm so happy. We're actually, this might be on. This generally might be on. See you in the next episode.